glowy out there.
Over there is 1.5 metres. People arrive by helicopter. Bonifacio reveals. Approaching Bonifacio. Quite spectacular, really. Citadel on the right hand side. You cannot see the entrance from here.
Doing? Concentrating on the job. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Was it Cape Verde? No, but we were driving a car.
Yeah.
Did you hire a car?
Yeah. We hired a driver.
Yeah, but the driver wasn't there.
Well, he stopped and we walked. Cape Verde, that was.
I don't know if it was.
This is the method that was used to raise the drawbridge. The drawbridge is there. And these tracks, stone tracks, guided that shaft with the big wheels that would have chains around them so that they would come down the ramp to lift the drawbridge, and then they'd use the chains to go back up to lower the drawbridge, all counterbalanced. Very clever. And if they got through that bit, they'd also have to get past Sheena. Who was going to close these doors, but I think they're locked. I think they're, yeah. You are the second line of defence. Oh, what is it?
Little house. That's how you get into the house. The windows are open up there. That's what you can see top of that, isn't it?
Beautiful church. These are steep.
That's why I went down sideways.
Well, that's interesting.
I know. You feel like you've just come into a main part of the...
Yeah.
We've left the actual old town then. We've eaten in Aria Nova, but not that one.
Wow, look at this.
Oh. Well, we have to sign. I think that's going to take you up there. Is that where you want to go?
Well, let's go and have a look, shall we?
Oh, okay. It's nice.
Ooh. Oh. Aha. We've just come down the steps in that covered area there to this point here. So this would have been a lookout and another defensive area, obviously.
Well, if people have got past here, then they're actually...
And if you're trying to get into the port and you're not wanted, then probably had things thrown at you through here, so...
I've got no loops to hang it.
Well, you can put it into the rucksack.
I think I'll have to.
Yeah, more steps. I feel that we are going to have to start climbing up at some point.
The others go all the way down to the bottom.
Aha. A car park. Okay, we need to be going up there. That would have had a porch over the top with a way of lifting the bridge. Aha.
Now they're going to drawbridge.
Yeah, it's the third drawbridge.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Like a maze.
It's like a maze.
Kids would love this, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so off you go, kids. Go and explore. We'll sit and have a beer. Come and find us. I think they get lost.
Yeah.
So we're going to go up there. Oh, lordy.
Okay.
Anything else to eat for it?
Was that leg shake? Sandy sandals? It's steep again, isn't it? What have you found?
Staircase.
A staircase?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's turn around so you don't get my bottom all the time.
Gosh, it's tough. There's a lot of steps.
I'm one of these, didn't we?
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
Are you out of breath as well?
I am.
Good.
Going down those steps in the middle of the shot. Down here. Across the wall. And then over the other set of steps. Over there. So we need to be careful here. You don't want to get your feet wet. It has been blocked off at some point. Yeah.
But when I put my arm out there, I've got a drain pipe drip on me. Up there, look.
You don't know what's coming down that drain pipe.
I know. You see that drain pipe?
Hey, stay away from me.
Yeah.
Right, where are we now? I haven't a clue. Ah. I'm not going to film much here because it's actually a school. Yep, it's a school. And where do you go to school? Go to school at the tower. Ha! Where do you go to school? Just a thought. But would you fancy building that balcony?
€5 for the privilege.
Privilege of going down
No, thank
lots
you.
of steps.
And very steep steps.
Very steep steps. Go down, basically
So they have to wear a helmet.
down there somewhere.
Is that in case they fall?
It's probably in case there's any rocks that fall from above. That looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Happy with that? And we've got entertainment as well.
That's going on. And a view.
Not a bad view. Corsica today. Sardinia tomorrow.
Really quite stunning. Not been a bad little backdrop. And now it's my turn to go and get breakfast. We're going to go and hug the coastline for a little bit and just go and see the coastline that we watched from the very top of that building. Citadel. Everything is so damp. Need to leave it out for a little bit longer.
That's the tower, that's the school. And that's the staircase. How much was that staircase costing? €5? €5. And you come down that staircase and walk along the cliff, basically to the edge. Along the edge, you can see the walkway, just to that point there. And then you walk back again. And you go back up the staircase. That is pretty spectacular. Well, it's time for the French flag and the Corsican courtesy flag to come down and be replaced by the Italian courtesy flag. Italy is over there. This is Sardinia.
Approaching Sardinia, although we haven't got anywhere to stay at the moment because the place we were going to stay is closed. That's it. Next adventure. Okay.
That is Punta Sardinia. Arriving at Palau. Yeah, it's doing a backwards forwards, isn't it? Between here and Madalena.
There's one gone in.
Yeah, there's one in there at the moment.
Don't want to get messed with him. Oh, it's going to be a big wave. That should be fine because we're gone past where he's come out of now. Here we are, a little bit of wake coming, not too bad. Now we're going into Palau, although it's closed.
The marina is closed.
Yeah, we're going to try and see if there's anybody that can confirm that we've arrived in Italy, Sardinia. Oh.
Okay. Well, that was Palau. We didn't get a chance to explore really, because we could only be there for a short spell on a free mooring for an hour, or 2 hours possibly. And we're now heading to the next potential port for stopping overnight.
We weren't allowed in here.
So no, well that...
They said here it was closed.
Yes.
And yet it looks open, whereas the place we're going to is open but everything is closed.
Closed.
So I don't know.
Oh, goodness
So
me.
we have provisions, we have food, we have water.
Yeah.
Whether we get to the rugby or not is another matter. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah. Palau.
I went to the Costa Guardia office, which was near the ferry terminal, in order to check in basically and say, here we are in Italy, this is the boat, this is where we're heading. I arrived there at, what was it? 1 o'clock?
And we thought, oh, they'll be closed for lunch.
Might be closed for lunch, so I'll go back again at 2 o'clock. No, on a Friday, they close at 12 and don't open again. So, I took photographs of me outside, well, not of me, but took photographs of the door outside of the office entrance. And took photographs of where we were moored up, which was a temporary mooring, basically somebody else's mooring that we could use it for a couple of hours. So now Sheena has found a place that is very sheltered called Polto Quatu.
It might be very sheltered, but I think it's very closed.
It's only a small place, but it's extremely sheltered. So sheltered, in fact, that they're all gone home for winter already.
We did check there were showers and toilets. The lady did say yes.
The lady did say yes, there was showers and toilets.
But we provisioned up yesterday, so
Yeah.
we're completely self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient now, aren't we? So we're on our way now. It's about an hour and a half. So we should be there with a decent amount of time to get moored up, get our bearings. But it is beautiful around here. Would like to spend more time cruising around here, really. But obviously we're heading for Cagliari, which is where the boat's going to be. But the next 3 days are going to be a little bit more than blustery. There's gusts of 30 knots predicted coming from the west. So we're going to be in hopefully a sheltered enough spot to make sure that we're not going to get buffeted by these strong winds. And then we can head off again, heading south. Hey ho, all good.
Come to the log.
This is why we're holed up in